But that's what's good about it. It's proportional. The gastric bypass, your head be all big, and you look like
bird body.
Yeah, we got a pillowcase. We got a pillow big enough.
Jesus Christ.
The Oogie Boogie Man.
Yeah. Come on, fam.
We talking about Christmas, right?
So you don't know, that'll represent like me. Who's to say some shit that like me? Boy won't ever meet like me. That you don't know. Ninja, who do the shit that I do? Run through your whole little crew. Pay for it if I got to.
No, we have not forgotten about y'all. We know y'all was sitting in the chat waiting. Y'all was like, what's going to happen? But damn it, we are here. We are back. It is the end of the year edition of the NAANCast, the podcast about absolutely everything and nothing at the same damn time. I'm one of your three hosts, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. We got both the fellas in the building. I'll let them intro themselves. It's going to be weird because we ain't got our TV screen up, so you're going to see us looking at our phones to look at the chat with y'all the whole time. So, Burns, it's on you.
What's up, y'all? It's Chris Please, the architect, whatever you want to call me. We here. It's on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Me and Pat were working the personal merch today.
Oh, yeah. I'm here. I'm here. Merry Christmas. All nog, eggnog. Y'all done up and done it.
Did you nappy roots this? Did you just nappy roots it? I like that you've been sitting there thinking about this whole time of what to say. You've been sitting there plotting this for a minute. Eggnog. Y'all done up and done it. Okay, all right.
I've been trying to tell you, I've been at the house depressed. So I'll be at the house just singing this to myself.
What's the matter? What's why you depressed?
I told you, man.
Yeah, I know. I told people what's wrong.
I was just in Dubai.
Yeah, and then you came back to this shit?
5-star hotel.
Then you came back to regular life?
Butt naked on the beach with my lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm here with you niggas. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen,
I'm sorry.
I apologize. You know what I mean? You deserve better.
You deserve way better than me.
Hey, Chi-Chi, come home soon.
You know what? It's dope that I will say this, it's dope to watch you go overseas with your girl and have that love across the world. Because I've watched you niggas in Dubai. I watched you niggas in Italy now. Y'all been all... So I can understand why you're depressed, if you would say so the least. I have to stare at Chris on so many random occasions. I'm trying to look at I'm just looking.
You know, it's only so much couch fucking you could do in your neighborhood before you gotta, you know.
Okay, all right.
Switch up the scenery,
All right, that is a thing. Yeah, man, it's been wild. I missed y'all. I've been busy. Yeah, I've been blessed and busy. Luckily, I say this, like I've been working towards the end of the year, and a lot of people in this industry, especially in the acting industry, aren't working.
Yeah.
So to be working and have filmed so much stuff, shouts out to everybody that saw me in the Snoop and Dre short film Missionary, where they will be cutting the whole video for Out of the Blue.
That don't even sound right.
I know, bro. It sounds so wild.
After the Diddy allegations, you can't be. I'm in the Missionary video with Snoop
with Snoop and Dre. Hey, you know what I'm saying? My video Out of the Blue, like it just sounds really wild. But that, and then I just wrapped on season 1 of Omarion's new drama coming out on All Black.
Hey, talk about sentences. That's wild.
Hey, brother, that's wild to say.
Omarion drama.
Yeah, man, it's called Wild Rose. It comes out on All Black this summer.
All Black?
There's a streaming channel. It's AMC's Black streaming channel, All Black.
Yes. It's called Wild Rose. Is this about a sex toy?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, Omarion, you never know.
I'll just break it down. Omarion please let me finish before I say the rest of this sentence.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let me preface. I need y'all stop looking up. Omarion plays an assassin who...
Nigga. What do you...
You know what? I'm not going to even try to finish.
I thought it was going to be like a dramatization of the B2K situation.
My nigga. Fam.
That's the one drama I want to see with Omarion.
Nah, bro.
Raz, no!
Control yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, man. It's oh my Jesus.
And they get somebody to play Marcus Houston, even though that nigga's healthy and alive. Why did y'all just get Marcus Houston to play Marcus Houston? You know why, nigga.
You know
When Orlando Brown show up and
That's what Marcus
He gotta be Chris Stokes.
yeah, that's right. Give me that schmuck.
But here's the problem is he gonna get too carried away and be method acting for real. And the actor, whoever play around is gonna be like, cut. You're
Bro,
like,
you
ain't
see
no cut.
the most recent Funny Marco interview where he just started sucking off the mic?
The microphone.
It's
He's
like-
like, hey, bro. Cool.
And but you got Ray J ass there too. Which, by the way, look, this is a year in recap just to get into it. It's so much stuff. Ray J, when Diddy went down,
Yeah.
I'll pause.
Yeah.
The fact that like Newsmax and all them weird right wing websites went and got Ray J to be the talking person,
Yeah.
and did that video was like people out here getting their ass taken. It's just ass beat. Everybody was like, yo,
We've made a terrible mistake.
like
Rupert Murdoch was making calls. Get this nigga
off
off
the air. Yo, the year started. We might be kind of short because Burns has got to run. If we stay a little longer, it'll be just me and Pap, so y'all know.
It's been a year.
And it all started with one Katt Williams, if you will.
He opened the
He
portal.
opened the portal for 2024.
Hey.
And I don't think anyone people like, oh, Katt just talking, because a bunch of comedians, different comedians on different levels was like, well, that's just Katt talking shit. Some was like, well, he might be telling the truth. But we didn't know it was going to lead to what it's led to this entire year. The Diddy actually going down. Like, remember last year we just had the lawsuit.
Yep.
Right? This year we got the video, and then that mom coming out from Valley telling us something. Yeah, I made a mistake,
Because he tried to deny it at first.
They don't try to.
He straight up denied it. He straight up denied it.
Egypt.
And then that nigga was butt naked in a bag, in a towel, beating ass. You know how angry you gotta be if you don't put no drawers on to beat some ass? God damn, Sean.
This happened there, and then you had follow-up interviews all through Club. Club Shay Shay became the platform for 2024.
I got it on good authority that Katt Williams Part 2 will be dropping very soon on Club Shay Shay.
Don't tell me he gonna end the year with Katt.
Come on now.
What you talking
that makes
about?
sense.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
That's right.
It only makes sense to end the year with
Let me
Katt.
talk about some more niggas.
Talk about Michelle.
Yo, speaking of which, Shannon Sharp getting caught up with putting himself out there. Because remember, for those who don't remember, Shannon Sharp went live on IG having sex and everybody, yeah, that's my Michelle. I'm going to talk you
Take
through
it down. No more
But here was the best part. This was the best part. After it happened, Shannon Sharp called himself trying to go on, hey, I don't know what happened. I feel I was hacked. Everybody was like, Shannon? He was like, I didn't realize I went live. Brother, there's 5 steps you got to go through.
To a whole new TikTok and YouTube genre where people was going and showing how many steps it takes
to go live.
Instagram Live. Like, so you said that you put your phone down and had sex on it, and that somehow made this swipe.
How much specific body rhythm did you have to have?
Tripping.
Let's talk about another
Got to
big.
beat them allegations though.
I'm saying.
I mean,
it got some people off his back.
Pause. You realize what you said?
Hey man, because everybody was like, well, even him was like, you think I would risk my endorsements and blah, blah. It's like, I'm not saying it's rational. It doesn't mean you ain't do it.
Yeah,
right.
You got tired of being called a Unc T.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just like, I got you.
Yeah, you can buy a double XL in sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have it hugged up on every part of you.
But he spoke about that recently because, I don't know if y'all know, Travis Hunter's girlfriend has been wild, and he was like, when people be saying this stuff about you on the internet, so then I go into the store and I buy a size smaller.
Yeah,
I get me another purse.
Which, for those who don't know, please tell people about Travis Hunter and who his girlfriend is.
Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, rawest nigga in college football right now. He got probably the worst bitch possible.
Worse than is it Aisha Curry? No. Mahomes, Brittany Mahomes.
Oh, Brittany Mahomes is probably worse.
Nah, because Brittany Mahomes at least understands. Like, she let this nigga go win and be successful. She just out of pocket on her own.
But Travis Hunter's girlfriend, is she really out of?
No, she out of pocket. She fucking out of pocket.
Okay, so this is how I look at it, and I'm trying to play devil's advocate on this show as I always do. She's a young chick who her man all of a sudden is in this spotlight. And this was just her man to her. It's like, yo, this is me and you, our little college relationship, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Now everything we do got 1 million cameras, all these random people coming up. So she gonna be the way we didn't expect to see her. She probably been like that, like, who is this bitch? But now we just see it on camera.
I understand that, but hey, check this out, nigga. I'm the star.
Facts.
You sit the fuck back.
Yeah.
Or you go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You about to find yourself at a Motel 6.
Right. It's gonna be like that picture of what's his name? Who was on the Steelers? His girlfriend before it was with Sierra.
Oh, you talking about Russell Wilson?
Yeah,
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that picture where she's
the
all
white
happy
chick when he got drafted.
we ain't seen her since.
I want you to do that face again so people can catch it.
You ain't seen her since.
Oh, remember, because everybody always talks about the college girl that's with you when you get drafted.
Yeah.
And she's so happy. And it's a rarity that girl stays around.
Remember Kanye West, college dropout?
Yeah.
I promise you, Mr. Rainey, I'm going to marry your daughter.
It's like, Travis Hunter's about to have his pick of the litter.
Uh-huh.
And it ain't even, you don't even got to be a bad chick, nothing like that. It's about, do you know how to play your position?
Right. Facts.
Hey, the king is the person on the chessboard that if he loses, game over.
Right.
Who is the most powerful motherfucker on the chessboard though?
Right.
The queen.
And what she do?
She can take everything down.
And she protects the king, nigga.
That's right.
She is not protecting him because she out here in public acting on, and it's like, man.
Okay, so before y'all put us with any of these other nigga podcasts, because of what Pap just said, look, because somebody gonna be in the comments, look at these niggas. No, it's vice versa as well, because you don't hear situations of dudes with like chicks who are blowing up.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, all them niggas know to play their role.
Look at Stedman, the king of the play your
king
role
of role
niggas.
plays.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, A$AP Rocky, this nigga about to go to jail right now. He's still at Mariah Carey's Christmas, just holding babies while Rihanna sing her heart out.
That's right.
That nigga A$AP Rocky like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Got both the babies and all. You good, baby? Okay.
Speaking of going to jail, Mario's brother lost his plum mind this year and went blah down in the back of a fucking drug deal.
I've been saying this for the past month since this happened.
Uh-huh.
The dude's name, for those who don't know, the United Healthcare CEO was murdered. I'm not gonna say the full word because YouTube was murdered by a dude named Luigi Mangione. Oof. Which when I heard the name, I was like, that's not a real name. Yeah. That's not his name. That's not a real dude.
Josh Johnson said it sounded like somebody making fun of an Italian name.
Dude, I was like, that sounds like somebody you see as a villain on NCIS or Chicago PD. Yeah. That's the name. A writer was in the room, was like, I need a quick name.
Right.
But the fact that dude I've been saying this on stage, post the election, this dude did something that nobody else been able to do. He united the country real quick.
Bro, I don't know about united.
For the majority part, I've seen some people on like both sides of the political aisle be like, well, you got to take out these CEOs sometime. Mm-hmm. But then this got crazy because now the government, especially in New York, they're making a law where now it is terrorism against CEOs. Because that's what he was charged with. Sure. He was charged with terrorism. Now, school shooters who were caught, the three of them, they don't get terrorism.
Interesting.
Then there was a white woman on the phone.
Got no money, nigga.
Right, yeah, I was saying.
But then there was a white woman on the phone.
There
was a white woman who was on the phone with an insurance company and used the same words, defy, deny, depose, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they immediately
came and got her.
They came and got her.
That's right.
Yeah, what you talking about?
It's just, I think it's, again, the levels you say about it, right? Like you take out a CEO who, for the most part, many CEOs are harming people, especially United Healthcare and insurance companies. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to be rational with this one. But then you have somebody who does a school shooting, mass shooting in general, and you just try to arrest them and we're going to charge them with a regular crime, not terrorism. I think that's the level a lot of people are looking at.
Look, man, we know forever that there are different Americas for different folks. Yeah. And when you messing with Billies, you know what I mean? Yeah. The justice system is quite different. There's 1,000 shootings in New York every few months, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the one created a manhunt. What's interesting to me is that he is so, he had his gripe. I mean, he's fascinated from top to bottom. The women love him. Yes.
women love killers.
We love killing any dude.
Yeah.
Remember Prison Bay?
Oh, of course. Ted Bundy got married while he was in jail.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If you ain't shit, hey,
That's exactly right.
It's a bitch for you.
But they all say that he's very good looking. That's, I guess, objective. He was super rich himself. His family owns several country clubs.
Wait, Luigi?
Yeah. This is not like this is like rich versus rich.
Yeah, it's rich on
that's
rich.
Why why it's so provocative.
I just knew about the story with his mom.
Yeah, and then,
that's all I knew. I didn't know of his.
But also, it was the whole thing about him being denied
that's
treatment for his back issue and some other.
That's my favorite part about this story.
Right.
Shouts out to Jersey Quinn in the chat. She said Luigi is fine. Mafia romance is in.
We need to tell them, are super chats open?
They are not, according to so super chats are open because I saw somebody said turn on super chats. So supposedly I believe they are on. So I'm just double checking.
If you're in the room, please hit the like button. It goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
For exposure. But yeah, that's my favorite part of the whole story is that they put it in the article that he had a former roommate or like person that he worked with was like, yeah, man, he would always talk to me about how he couldn't get intimate with nobody because of his back injury. So
so he
had a real
he couldn't blow no backs out because his was blown.
Yeah, so it's a crime of passion. He was like, I gotta get this dick off.
All these women's like, he couldn't stroke. Yeah. No, that's why they on his side.
He's just like, fuck man.
Dick hard as shit. He can't do nothing with it. I'm gonna kill somebody. If you don't fix me. That'll get you to wait for somebody at 6 a.m. A close range killer.
Just sitting there, take me down. He just.
That is insane.
But what struck me as interesting was the whole thing was like, strike against corporate greed. And then this nigga stopped at Starbucks and then McDonald's.
And so let's go to the best part about that. So it was a manhunt, right?
Yeah.
Bro goes to a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, I think it was.
Yeah.
Sits down
disgusting.
with all the shit laid out.
Yeah,
got the suppressor, got the pistol, got a meal, got everything on the table. There was a McDonald's employee, an old white woman was like, oh shit, bitch, this is $50K.
You know how gangster you gotta be to sit and have a hash brown at McDonald's when you wanted by the feds?
You got a big breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a lovely day.
I ain't even gonna eat this in the car. I'm gonna
They got to the drive-through and just like he sat there and waited.
Yeah.
So the chick calls the police, right? Because she thinks she finna cash in on this $50K.
Yep.
They arrest him.
Yep.
She was like, well, so
Where's
my
money?
It was like, the people was like, nah.
Well, the thing is,
you called 911. You didn't call the feds.
The tip line. So can you imagine thinking you finna cut, like you was like, oh shit, all these bills is paid.
You thought
I'm finna get my gout taken care of.
not
like,
the gout.
Get these orthopedic shoes I need. And they tell you, well, technically.
Listen,
to
man.
hit you with the technicality.
A harsh lesson has been learned.
Yeah,
because everybody was mad. It was like, bitch, why would you? Because everybody wanted him to be free. Let that man live.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
Like I said,
this nigga is shooting people in their backs. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Hey, when you saw the video,
crazy world,
say if y'all niggas want a young thug and all these niggas like Lil Durk to get off the streets,
right?
Nah, I'm not about to fucking champion no white nigga.
Yeah, right.
But also, man, why we act like McDonald's workers is intelligent people?
The facts.
These niggas still don't know how to fix the ice cream machine.
That's
brother,
right.
There's one
to
ice
the
cream
point
machine.
where they got us working at McDonald's now. I gotta type in my own order and wait for these motherfuckers to give it to
and then they get mad at you and you like, did you order? You're like, hey, bitch, I pushed the same shit. You would have pushed me.
I don't get paid to put in the order. God damn it.
Let's talk about one of the biggest stories on top of that. Let's just get into it. Kendrick versus Drake.
Oh, this kept my whole year going.
This kept your year, bro.
Kept my whole year.
It started with
going.
one song. It started with a song. Well, I mean, we know it goes back years.
Listen.
We know it goes back.
Yeah.
But this particular moment, what we're going to talk about, started with one song called First Person Shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It started before that.
I mean, no, I said we go back, but we're going to go.
This round.
The final round. The culmination started with First Person Shooter. Drake and J. Cole on the track together. You know, J. Cole mentioned the big three. You're like, all right, cool. All of a sudden, you hear Metro Boomin and Future got a song called "Like That" with Kendrick on the feature. Everybody's like, "All right, let's see what Kendrick do." And you start listening, you like,
Have you ever seen a situation in rap where literally one dude was like, all right, you number one, I want to be number one, I'm finna take it from you and succeed?
Well, I don't think, no, never.
Yeah.
Who?
50 Cent versus Ja Rule.
Was Ja Rule number one?
Ja Rule was
Yes,
by
he was.
far.
You're right. Yes, you are. You know what? You're right. Holla Holla.
Nigga,
Vinny Vinny Vici was number one when it dropped.
You said you trying to be tough right now, nigga. All that shit.
I would say, well, at least I'll say when Ja Rule was around, there were other people who had claims to the throne.
Nah.
There was a Jay-Z out there at the time.
But he still, I don't think he
There
was
was a
number one. He wasn't
DMX.
number one like that.
It was
He was the
murder.
man, but he wasn't.
It was
Drake's run is
murder.
unprecedented. Can we agree?
I agree with that. I'll give you that.
Absolutely. So it wasn't that kind of dominance in a way that it was like, can't nobody touch me. Drake's lost a rap battle before.
Absolutely.
And it didn't do shit to his career.
But I think, and that's why people thought when this was starting,
Yes.
that's why people thought he was infallible.
Of course.
People thought because
he thought he was infallible.
he thought he was infallible.
You ever seen a nigga ask for an ass whooping and then he get it?
So you get the response in Kendrick and like that, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, Kendrick didn't call both these niggas out. So now you get Drake drops push-ups, and then J. Cole goes in the studio and drops, what was the 7-minute, whatever it was?
7-minute drill, yeah.
7-minute drill.
He popped out first.
He did.
He popped out, yeah. He
So
was like,
Jake-
I got something.
And
I
everybody's
don't have
like-
anything.
Hey, Cole.
He had the audacity to name the project Mike Delete
Like,
later.
like, what did he
And
do?
guess what?
That's it. He hit the
Turn
delete.
this shit off.
After sitting there, and here's the thing: this Cole doesn't want. Cole wonders why no one rocked with him after his response. He was like, "Hey man, I sat there and I thought on it, and it didn't sit good on my spirit."
Right,
And
you
everybody
gotta-
was like,
Nigga, this rap ain't no spirit.
Yeah, ain't no
So,
praying and
but
talking about what the
in
fuck.
hindsight, it's 2020, right? We sat there and realized like that was probably the best decision for you, bro. Because then everybody thought the big conversation was how long it takes Kendrick to drop. Right?
Right.
Kendrick take forever to drop. So Drake dropped push-ups. Everybody was like, man, when Kendrick gonna drop? Here comes Euphoria. Everybody was like, oh my Jesus. What is happening
It's
right
the
now?
beginning of the goddamn end, bro.
Right, you're like, here comes Euphoria. So then you're like, all right, Drake dropped, what was it, Tailor Made or something else?
Tailor Made
He
freestyle.
dropped
We did the
Tail-
AI.
Yeah, he dropped the Tailor Made freestyle.
Tupac.
Everybody's like, all right,
Snoop.
bet.
This nigga alive. You go,
yeah.
alive.
And it's just so funny because I remember life pre Not Like Us. You know what I mean? And people talking all this shit and trying to gas up them horrible ass diss songs that Drake put out. And then listen to him now. Listen to him now.
Because
Tell me that any of it not even holds up, that it even rocks a little bit.
This is the one, Kendrick drops one that we always forget to bring up. 616 in LA.
Yeah.
Because he dropped it so succinctly, just like boom. And that was when he dropped the diss. Have you ever thought that maybe OVO was working for me?
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, how does he know all this? Drake drops one more. Then Kendrick says, all right, bitch, I got one for you. Here comes, Drake drops Family Matters.
Yeah.
Drake drops Family
Which he
Matters.
thought-
and Drake was like, I'm killing the game.
He
And
thought it was the grenade. He thought it was the bomb.
10 minutes later, here comes Meet the Grams. And the first bar is, Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Everybody was like,
Okay.
oh.
And we haven't seen that kid since.
No. Kendrick bullied Drake into being a real father. Go ahead. To Adonis at least.
Here's the thing. Well, Pusha T did that.
Yeah.
Not to the level Kendrick did.
Well, here's my observation on the whole thing.
Pusha bullied him real quick. Pusha bullied him to acknowledge his son.
Okay.
Kendrick bullied him to being a father.
Well, he bullied him into not being black no more because this nigga sued.
we gotta get to
But
it.
my observation on that, which is it's interesting to me, we all know Drake he's started a petition for a potential lawsuit against Universal Music Group.
Wait.
Hold on, no.
That's like,
People know, they know what's happening.
Let's keep the story in order.
Okay, hit it.
Because again, you got Meet the Grams when
Yes.
when Kendrick also says, "Nigga, you have an 11-year-old daughter out here." And everybody's like, "Okay." So then Drake drop one more,
Well, no. Not
Drake
Like
didn't-
Us happened
Yeah,
the
it
next
was Not Like
day
Us.
after Meet the Grams.
and then when Not Like Us happened, that's when then Drake was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop the heart part 6. And everybody was like, hey, bro, you did a 2-minute, I'm gonna talk on. You did 2 minutes, I'm
I
gonna
do
just.
not have sex with you.
I mean, you think, look, we planted that information for you to learn.
But it was so many such things like that. The Epstein angle, I knew you would try. What? Why did you know that that's where he was going?
Because we know.
Because we
who
noticed
you
what
are.
you. So then Kendrick drops that, then does the pop out,
Yeah.
right? The pop out Smart Play hasn't played Not Like Us 6-7 times.
Yep.
You know, brings the whole city of LA out, just literally celebrates West Coast rap.
I was there.
Huh?
I was there.
You was there. Celebrates that. We move forward. And you're like, all right, maybe Kendrick is done. Kendrick says, nah, I'm not.
Well, the thing is, in the Hard Part 6, Drake said he was done.
Yeah,
And
Kendrick
what I
never
kept
said
saying to people, Kendrick ain't never once said this shit is over with.
This shit is forever, nigga.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what Drake didn't realize. This is like when niggas be like, body shot boxing.
Yeah,
You
right,
ever done that? And nigga just slapped the shit out the other nigga.
Yeah.
And he just look around at everybody else. It's like, no, he slapped you, man.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta defend yourself. Like, it's
Right, you just thought it was
real.
all body shots. It was
Yeah.
just something else.
Hell no.
So
Kendrick keeps going, and then Kendrick drops GNX.
Yeah.
Then Drake, now all of a sudden Drake was like, yeah, so UMG, I'm suing them. And everybody was like, hey, fam, first of all, nigga, ain't that your label too? Because everything, he was like, man, they inflated the numbers, Spotify numbers. It's like, bro, so you're saying if that be the case, that's what they did.
That's how he know.
Yeah.
You.
That's how he
yeah,
knows.
that nigga was about to buy NBC. But we all know that. We all know Drake was about to buy NBC. And it's like, yo, we gotta get rid of him.
So then the problem became, it was proven, it was like, bro, they didn't inflate these numbers. Like, this song has become a cultural phenomenon.
All them little kids making up dances and shit on
the
TikTok.
Indian wedding version I've seen.
Right,
all
that
about
had nothing to do with no inflated
None.
numbers. But here's my thing, right?
Then the second lawsuit, where afterwards Drake was like, oh yeah, I got another lawsuit. What's the one? Yeah, y'all could have stopped him from saying I'm a pedophile. Everybody was like, nigga, shouldn't that be your first lawsuit?
Well, so here's my thing. So first of all, he says that they're trying to devalue him because they're in contract renegotiation for his deal at UMG. Not even true, because as you saw, even with all this beef shit and him getting the dog shit slapped out of him, he's still the #1 streaming artist of the year. So cumulatively, his catalog is untouchable. You know what I mean? He's always going to have a significant value in the music industry, unless it's like Diddy go to jail or some type shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So invalid argument in my opinion. But the fact that you sued over defamation for Not Like Us, where he implies that you a pedophile. Why you ain't sue about Meet the Grams, nigga? This thing straight up says that you a sex trafficker. Your daddy left you.
Your boys ain't shit.
All this type
but
of shit.
also it goes to the fact people are also like, all right, you do realize if you gonna do that, Kendrick can do the same.
Yeah.
Because you sat there and said he abuses his girl and that his kids are not his kids. That they Dave Freeze. And you was like, yo, it's been beef with y'all. So what does Kendrick do when Kendrick records the Not Like Us video?
Come on.
Him, Dave Freeze, Whitney Crip, everybody in there together.
Bro.
Together.
And then, in every time, every like criticism that they've tried to have of Dot all year, it's like he does something that washes that shit out. Oh, the city showed up for him. What he do for the city? Bye-bye. The album is full of 18 niggas you ain't never heard of before. You know what I mean? Unless you hella local in this shit.
And also, that's another thing. What'd you say, Pat?
Unless you me.
But also, that's another thing, too. People who try now to shit on the album. Because there are people like, oh, it's just a West Coast album. Like,
until all 8 singles is number 1 through 8 on
you
the
cannot do that.
Billboard chart.
It ain't nothing but a way. Ain't nobody. I remember somebody literally tried to say the other day, I think I was reading Threads.
Yeah.
And it was like, somebody was like, oh, ain't nobody still listening to GNX. I'm like, every song has been number 1 and it's charted. What are you talking about?
I think my favorite thing about GNX, I called it bipolar when it first came out.
Yeah.
It made Jay Snow upset. I wasn't even shitting on the album. I was just saying, like,
I want to see Jay Snow upset is the big thing.
Because it's got bangers and it's got the lovey-dovey songs.
Right.
So he out-Draked Drake in an album as
that's
well.
right. Mm-hmm.
Because that Luther
Yep.
Yeah.
is better than the fucking I Need a One dance and any collab that Drake has done with a female R&B
Which, by
artist.
the way, speaking of collabs, think about it. When he says the mole, couldn't have been SZA. Think about the song SZA did with him. With Drake.
I'm just thinking about how hard that song gonna ring off on this stadium tour,
Yeah.
nigga. When
Which goes to the next part.
So you could get your gangster shit on, and you could still slow dance with your chick at the concert all at the same time.
Yes.
It's just an album for niggas to come together, which is something Drake just don't understand.
No,
because he not like us.
that's
He's
right.
not part of the culture. Has
Hey.
completely dismissed this nigga. The only person that's holding on strong for him is DJ Academics. from his basement.
Yachty,
Really?
yeah, Yachty,
That's
but
a boy.
Yachty is lost too.
Yeah, right.
Yachty on his way out, he cut his hair. He don't know what he doing. He goes through identity crisis.
That's right.
So
And Academics is not like us as well.
not like us at all.
People forget that.
Kendrick
He is not
announces a
American.
world tour after dropping GNX. It's him and SZA.
Stadium tour.
A world stadium tour.
Yeah, he out Drake as far as live attendance is concerned. Drake
Not to
never
mention,
done a
I'm
stadium
sorry,
tour.
I forgot to mention one big thing. Kendrick got announced as the halftime performer for the Super
How about
Bowl in New Orleans, which
Bigger than
all
Super
of a
Bowl.
sudden the internet was like, it should have been Lil Wayne. What?
Bro, this is the only time I think I've ever agreed with a thought from Orlando Brown. But this it was making fun of Lil Wayne. Like, y'all want to hear that? And this was for like 15 minutes doing it.
Bro,
I was
people started putting up clips from live appearing from what was it? Essence Fest,
Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania, everything.
Louisiana
Well,
Fest,
yeah, Louisiana
everything.
Fest, excuse me. And everybody was like, what is this what y'all want?
You don't want that shit for no 20,
Shut that shit
10
down.
minutes, yeah.
But then when, like I said, when Kendrick announces this tour, one of the stops is in Canada, more specifically Toronto,
The only Canada stop.
on Father's Day. So Drake thought he was going to be pulling a 50 and say, oh, I'm going to buy up the whole front row and all these tickets for $300,000. So Kendrick will have no one in the stands. Kendrick said, bitch, I'm just going to let everybody in for free. What are you talking? You just paid me. And so now you
He a
just basically
fan.
paid me to do my show in your town.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He a fan.
He a fan.
He a fan.
But J. Cole, he all right. I heard he just did 20,000 at Madison Square Garden.
Good for him. One of the
Yeah.
tickets like $5 though.
I mean,
You
no
are
one
fucking-
gives
No,
a-
I'm serious. He put them like real
DoorDash
cheap.
coupons.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, speaking of which, the Netflix is the Joke Fest happened this year. Look, it was rough too with that.
Was that this year?
Yeah, dog, that's how much shit happened this year.
Holy shit.
Because remember, the Bowl, Netflix had all the shows at the Bowl.
Yeah.
And because it was competing with itself,
Yeah.
they couldn't sell the Bowl out like normally.
Oh,
And a lot of tickets was reduced to like $7-8
I
bucks.
got PTSD throughout from the whole thing.
Yo,
I had a great Netflix.
I had a
show.
great show. Shout out to
glad
everybody who
y'all
came out
did.
to my...
I'm not saying I didn't have a good time. Y'all don't even get how much goes into that thing.
Yeah, I
man.
don't want to get.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I don't-
I am an artist. I don't give a fuck
bro.
about what the niggas got to do to set up this shit.
Yeah.
I'll say this straight up. Shouts out to you, Josh Sandoval, Brandon, Millie, everybody at Nova Netflix and Live to put this shit
Hey,
together.
Ben Lynn.
To watch
love a guy.
all of y'all look like you wanted to just cry for 3 different days because it
Well,
was so much y'all was doing
listen,
running around the city.
Year one was huge.
Right.
And so to get in a meeting and be like, so we want it bigger this year. We were like, what
It
the
was
fuck
like,
you
nigga,
talking
can we get
about?
this together?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And now you should have seen the like it was like a movie. We was in my office. We was at our staff meeting, and they mentioned the next one. A shudder went through the whole meeting. We the fuck you mean the next one? And it was like, oh shit, it's almost 2025.
26.
We know.
Oh,
Nigga, we just-
oh yeah, because all 25.
You gotta start playing it now.
Because I know for a fact the show, for those comedians that watch us, the showcases are about to start happening come February.
Exactly.
Yeah, the showcases for comedians to get on the shows of the festival
Oh.
will start happening. Because I know I'm gonna be hosting a couple of them. So
Yeah.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, right, so don't hit me up to ask for nothing.
Hear that sneak humble brag.
sneak humble brag. I'll be hosting a couple of the festivals. Shows of the showcases. But yeah, so that was a big thing we had. Like I said, shouts out to everybody that came out to mine that I sold out. It was a lot of shows, bro. And to the people, what really got crazy for me for the festival was there was the initial announcements, right? There's initial announcements. Then there was the secondary announcements, which I was part of. Then it was like So we just got to fill shit in. And everybody else, I was like...
Well, this is what happens every year, man, that we place holds at every venue for all the days, every day. And then it's like, then you go for the priorities, obviously, your big stars and, you know, all that. Then it's like the people that they want to take a chance on. Then it's like, you know, what are some interesting shows that you would never really see, you know, in town. And that's when you get like the black version and like all these like, you know, smaller shows, blah, blah, blah. Then it's like, all right, whoo, we did it. Yeah, except for these 28 different venues that don't have shows on these time periods. What else we gonna do? Then the sprint starts.
Shouts out to the Kookaburra Lounge.
Hey, that we did late for work at the Kookaburra Lounge.
Shout out that bitch.
That's right.
Well, technically we didn't.
We didn't open it, but
because Lisa Liza Minnelli. She was
Lisa Liza Minnelli?
the lady from Abbott Elementary. That's what I call her.
Lisa,
you don't
Lisa
remember Lisa
Walter?
but you don't remember Lisa Liza Minnelli?
No. No, that's what I was like.
If y'all know, man.
Yeah, she opened for us. I wish she would open for us. That's a good looking old woman, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you said Lampadella, I was like, Lisa Lampadella, they found us somewhere. I was like, what the fuck? What else happened?
Her old deflated balloon ass.
Jesus Christ.
That's what happened. Thank God for Ozempic, bro, because them old gastric bypass surgery weight losses, it always look like, you know what I mean?
Ice spiced and
you did.
Here's the thing: as somebody who I'm openly admit, if I get this Ozempic, I'm going for it. But it's expensive if you ain't got the
drive to Mexico, nigga. You can pick that up at a local store in Mexico.
You should get some shots in the ass.
Yeah,
I like to get those Ozempic.
Yeah, let's do some content. Let's go drive to Mexico.
Jay crossed the border for him. It's just I've seen so many people this year who got it. Yeah. And I've seen some people who I know got it and they keep denying. They're like, no, I'm just in the gym every day. And I'm like, you a piano playing lie.
But that's what's good about it. It's proportional. The gastric bypass, your head be all big and you look like
bird body.
Yeah, we got a pillowcase. We got a pillow big enough in it.
Jesus Christ.
The Oogie Boogie Man.
Yeah. Come on, fam.
We talking about Christmas, right?
Not the night before Christmas. Oogie Boogie. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We've reached my heart out.
I'm talking about Oogie Boogie Man.
I gotta go, y'all. Y'all keep it going, man. I love y'all, man.
This is the last one for the year, so tell people.
Man, hey, y'all have been holding me down all year long. I got merch with my face on it. This is crazy. Chris_please, the.architect. Hey, come check me out. I'll be around, man. Enjoy the show, y'all.
Enjoy the show, y'all.
So you're gonna get him like, that's how you know you get old.
Oh, you got real shoes on today. That's what's up.
What does that mean? What does that mean? He got on real. What does that
even mean? Yeah, man. Shouts out to him, man. Niggas is doing well this year. That's what's up.
Hey, man. This year's been great, man. I will admit for the ups and downs. All right, I've been reading the chat. I've been reading the chat.
You've been reading the chat?
Yeah, some people want me to talk about certain things.
Okay, talk about it. I will hear about this.
You want to hear? I'm not on Before the Bell anymore. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, it's been the greatest thing to happen. Fired, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's been the best fucking thing to happen to me all year. I thought it was going to be great because it was supposed to start one way. Shit went another way. Shit didn't work. I'm fine. It's done. It's over. I'm happy as fuck it's done. Some shit happened with it a couple weeks ago. I don't know what happened and don't give a fuck. People have been asking, man, what happened with that? I don't care about it. I don't. So for me to acknowledge on NAANcast how I feel about it, I do not. I am starting my own wrestling podcast. I am doing my thing come beginning of next year. I am completely happy and content in my fucking life and my career. My mental health has never been fucking better. Now, let's talk about the rest of the shit. Stop looking like that, you bastard.
What? I'm listening. I mean, I'm
that's
just listening.
No, because people keep asking to talk about it. Is he going to talk about it? Is he going to talk about it? That's how I feel. I just don't give a fuck. I don't know any other way to say it. Like, I'm not supposed to be like, oh man, I'm heartbroken and sad. Nah, I just learned that I can't trust and deal with certain people and I can't rock with people no more. I'm cool with it. This year has been about learning who you can be with, who you give your energy to, what you give your energy to, and things like that. And whatever is not meant for me, whatever God has that is not meant for me, and for me not to walk through, and what is meant for me to walk through, I am for that. My faith has kept me through this whole year, and I am grateful for that.
Inshallah. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, man. I don't got no beefs with nobody.
I don't. No, this thing. I don't have any. I legit have no beefs with nobody, and I think that's the best thing for me to say, because if I just don't rock with you, I just don't rock with you, and if you don't fuck with me, you just don't fuck with me. It is what it is. I've learned I'm too grown in my life and too far in my career to worry about who likes me, who don't, who I'm cool with, who not cool with me. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna move on and have fun. Dog, I was at 20 different holiday parties this season.
Oh, word.
Like, and I've been to a lot of different comedian ones and all that. And I've seen people who I know don't like me and I don't really like them speak and keep it moving. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, I've been to 2 improv parties this month, so I know I'm not doing that well.
You been to what?
2 improv parties.
Total?
Yeah, like people that do improv.
Oh,
like a party.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I'm on the brink, y'all.
Nigga, stop. I think, it's weird because it's like, I remember somebody told me, my buddy Lamont told me last year that you can tell your career, in a sense, in the entertainment industry by the types of holiday parties you get invited to.
Okay.
And that's also another reason why I say this year, I've been more than thankful and grateful for my Blurred Brunch group, because like they've known everything that's been going on and they've had my back and supported me through so much bullshit where it's been so many, like I remember I went to the Flyover Festival in St. Louis.
Yep.
Came back, my car was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I was stressed about that, but also at the same time, again, being a man of faith, I was like, yo, this is only a test. I'll deal with it later. My Blurred group was like, yo, we got you. And help me out with that. And so I've been grateful for them, man, which, shouts out to all of them, Derek, Kayla, Lamont, Malcolm, Phil, Dan. It's a list of...
You can mention Malcolm right now?
Yeah, it's the homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll talk to you about that off air.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you about that off air.
Okay, yeah.
But...
They want us to pivot, though. They said sports is something else. I don't know. I had a great year. I did Comedy Central. My manager.
Yo, shouts out to that, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal set.
We both taped for OnlyFans this year. OnlyFans comedy. Let me make sure I specifically.
Hey, but if you want one of these T-shirts, these Pap Johnson concert T-shirts, go to my OnlyFans and spend $20 on like 2 posts. I'll send you a shirt. Or you can go to my website, papmfjohnson.com, buy a shirt there. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. But I really need you to shop on the OnlyFans because I'm trying to hit this bonus. I got till January 8th to get $1,000. I got like 60 something dollars right now. The people that fuck with me on OnlyFans, they be fucking with me. I be cooking shirtless sometimes at night.
I can't even. Let me tell you something. I done did a couple pictures where I was like, I fresh out to shave my head, then shaving with OnlyFans, no shirt. It's definitely been a thing.
Yeah, what? You gotta slit yourself out.
So sports wise, like, dog, if you talking about sports, I'm a Bears fan and it hurts. Watch the Bears struggle. Shouts out to Caleb Williams for trying. However,
is he trying?
He is.
Caleb
is trying. It's just that his offensive line is non-existent.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Nah, we not about to sit here. I don't let you share your feelings. Now I'm gonna share my feelings. That nigga Caleb Williams is ass. We ain't gonna keep blaming this on the offensive line because that's the same thing he did at USC. And USC is an amazing school. That nigga is weak. He panics. He throws the ball up in the air, and he act like a bitch ass nigga. Let's just keep it real.
Come on, bro. And I don't say this just as a Bears fan. I understand what he went through at USC, but if you look at the offensive line of the Chicago Bears, it is clear as day. There is help that is needed and wanted urgently.
Okay.
He's got great receivers. If he can get to him, if he can get time to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
The defense, we've always been a defensive team. That's what Chicago does. But the fact that this dude is getting when CJ Stroud got to be like, hey man, stop taking all them hits.
Are you talking about CJ Stroud?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Going to the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Don't mean it like that.
Yeah, he went to the playoffs as a rookie, and he going to the playoffs again this year. Once again, I get it. Caleb Williams, you could believe in light skins if you want to.
What does that?
But guess what? As a quarterback, you got a great defense. You got a great people around you. All you got to do is not turn the ball over. If you can't get the ball off, you don't got to run around and throw the ball in the air. You can just take a sack. Your defense is good enough for that.
I'm sitting here also watching my fantasy league. For the first time, I made the playoffs in my fantasy league. I've been
What's up.
I've been in my fantasy league 7 years.
I did not.
Let me tell you something. I thought I was going to lose today because the homie who I'm playing is number one in the league.
Yeah.
His name is Bird Gang, which means, of course, his quarterback was
Philly,
Jalen Hurts. When Jalen Hurts went out with that concussion, I was like, I shouldn't have said this. I was like, look at God. Look at God.
See?
Look, I don't want nobody to get hurt, but
but you want niggas to get hurt.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. This brother is out here making, right now, everybody is underperforming on this team, which I'm like, the Lord is good. He had Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon only got him 8 points. Joe Mixon was supposed to get him 19. Jalen Hurts was supposed to get him 25. He only got 5. It's like, who else? Puka Nakua, whatever, from the Rams. Puka Nakua only got 13. You know what? I'm like, look, okay. Khalil Shakir from freaking from Buffalo, only got him 4 points. He's supposed to get 14.
See, I'm in a fantasy football league, but I don't care. I mean, the Raiders been ass since we announced that Bobby Hill was going to be our goddamn quarterback.
God damn it, Bobby. But,
it's a good time. The year's almost over, man. Christmas time.
Yeah, man. What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm gonna be watching Christmas movies.
So you're gonna be here?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in town?
Yeah. I mean, I just left town. I'm not going nowhere else. I just went to Dubai. It was amazing. Hey, if y'all like prostitutes, y'all should definitely go to Dubai.
I'm sorry, what?
You should definitely go to Dubai. Like 80% prostitutes.
Did not expect that to be the stat you bring back. Hey, man, if y'all like beautiful architecture, if you like great scenery, if you like amazing culture, go to Dubai. If you like hoes, listen, their population of hoes to people is
it is astronomical. I mean, it's got all the other architectural shit. It also put in my mind like the idea of classism versus racism is still racism, but they stem it on classism. So like if you go to a restaurant, you only be served by Filipinos. Okay. It's like there's certain jobs that only certain cultures get to work in.
Okay.
So like the Emirates, them niggas, they don't do nothing. I love it. They just walk around in them white pajamas and just look down on everybody. It's pretty clean. And then
because I was just under the impression, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, that the majority of the citizens, a lot of citizens that are in Dubai are expats from other countries.
I feel like it's just like you have an opportunity to make money. Like, but the idea, the fucked up thing is you'll be able to make a living, but you'll never be able to go further.
So you'll just be barely breaking even and barely staying
It's not even barely breaking even. That's why I say their racism is built in classism. So like you could have a job, you could make money, you could, have enough shit to feed your kids.
But you'll never break above that class.
But you'll never be able to like start being a owner of a company or a business because
in Dubai.
Yeah.
I don't know, for those who just maybe not just tuning in or whatever, I just wanted to make sure I brought that up.
So that's where the classism comes from, because the Emirates niggas, they don't work at all.
Because they got the money already.
Yeah, it's just like part of their bloodline type shit. Like, we not doing this shit.
Wow.
But like, if you like from India, you be able to, open you up a little gold jewelry shop and, sell you some fake Rolexes. That was my favorite part walking through the market.
How many fake Rolexes did you buy?
What you talking about? I told him, I got a real fake watch, nigga. I don't need no fake Rolex. What you talking about?
That's the most real.
I don't need your fake Rolex. I got a real fake Rolex.
That's the most realest nigga shit ever. I got a real fake watch right there. This nigga was
man, I tell you, man, they ain't never seen no nigga like me. They was like, oh my God, he got the diamonds. Man, Kobe B. Bryant out this bitch. So I was doing great. It was nice.
I'm glad to hear that, man. I didn't get a chance. I mean, I did a lot of comedy, different states. I didn't travel out the country. I will be doing my first. Remember, I was always talking about the cruise I was supposed to do. Well, I didn't get a chance to do that, but I am doing the Chris Jericho Rock and Rager Wrestling Cruise the end of January. We're going from Miami to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it sounds like a place that Chris Jericho would go to.
We're going to the DR, man. So it's from the 31st to the 4th.
Of what month?
January.
Oh, okay.
End of January.
So you're about to start the year off.
Man, let me tell you something. My year is set to start off pretty damn well. I'll be in Portland, Oregon on the 9th.
So that's not.
No, I'm just saying because I'm traveling a lot more. They're flying me out, so I'm not flying myself.
Oh, you getting flued out?
I'm getting flued out
to Portland. Oh, well,
they keeping it weird.
They definitely about to have you smoke some crack out there.
I'm sorry, what now?
It's legal.
What?
You didn't know that crack is legal?
No. Why would that be a thing I need to know?
Yeah, well, you gonna find out.
I'm not gonna get flued out for crack.
But make sure you go to Pine Street Biscuits, even though I know you got dietary restrictions. It's a nice place.
First of all, I don't yet. I don't think
every big nigga has dietary restrictions.
But
so you back to eating meat?
I've been eating meat. I've been you know what? I've been eating meat. It was red meat for a long time. I didn't eat.
Clip that up.
No, I've been. Jesus, no.
Clip that up.
Yeah,
he's been eating meat, y'all.
When I say Jesus Christ, I'm so mad that he said that. I'm so mad.
You said it.
I'm so mad you caught me with that one. But yeah, I'm doing Portland. I'm doing that. I'm doing. Matter of fact, I'm going to Indiana, and it's not much, but to me, it's gonna be dope because I'm going to Bloomington, Indiana, to perform at the Comedy Attic, and my son goes to school on campus there.
Okay.
So shout out to my son who turned 21 last month. But to be able to perform out there, it's going to be dope because he was going to bring a bunch of people. Okay. So there's a lot on deck for 2025 for me. I'm super grateful. I'm super excited. I'm a little bit nervous because a lot of things I don't fully know what the future holds.
You're not supposed to.
And I think, no, you're true. But that nerves are good nerves because I'm excited in the best way possible. There's been a lot of elevation. I just started working with a new manager now for the time being, to see how her and I gel in a work environment. I'm working on writing some projects. I got a couple of things I'm writing in development right now, which is dope. Had a couple great meetings about that. Couple of agencies, a couple of studios want to talk to me about some stuff writing and putting some stuff together. It's been a pretty great end of the year, and I honestly am grateful to God for it all. Okay. I will always stand on this and saying through all my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, highs and lows, God has kept me through it, and I'm immensely grateful and will always give thanks and praise. So using that and carrying that on into 2025, man, look, I don't know what else to say, man. What's on the horizon for you, bro, for 2025 so we can get up out of here?
Oh, man, I got, like I said, the motherfucking shirts. I got more merch coming very soon. I'm living life, man. This shit's so sweet, I was a scientist. I became a scientist out of nowhere. Lost my grandma, but shit happened. She always wanted me to have a trade, so I thought that was kind of interesting that I got the job like literally days after her funeral. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just loving life. I enjoy the silly shit that I do, who I am, and the relationship I have with my lady. That shit is that I get to share, my world with a lady that lets me share her world, and we just like really fuck with each other. My little dogs still love Ollie. I be crying about that nigga a lot lately. But other than that, I'm just like really in a good place. Oh, but I'm always in a good place because I don't give a fuck about shit. So like nigga, I could easily just go rob niggas and still be as joyful as I am right now.
It's robbing season, nigga.
It very much is robbing season. Hey, like Cam said, y'all niggas better be safe when y'all go to the All-Star Weekend out in the Bay.
Bruh. I saw that. I was like, ooh. I heard motherfuckers don't have any idea what's going to happen, especially after they land and try to get them rental cars. They don't have no. Anyway, listen, for those who don't like me on this channel and on the show, you kiss my ass. I'm here until otherwise say so. And guess what? You can be really mad about it. You can be in the comments, pissed in your feelings. And I am going to sometimes read these comments and laugh. I've been looking at them today because we've had to watch because we couldn't have it on our screen. Shouts out to Alex who's helping us out all day. Shouts out Petty Cash Studio. Shouts out Burns. Shouts out Pap. All that good stuff, man. We will be back probably because I know January 5th? I'm not going to be able to be here, so I don't know if y'all will be here. But I don't know if we're going to be back then or the week after. I'm not fully sure we set a comeback for the after New Year date. We'll figure that out. But to everybody who's been rocking, thank you. Appreciate it. It was a lot of change and transition this year with Pap as the new host.
Hold on. Before we leave, I got to give a shout out to this. I'm going to give a shout out to a few people, but I got to give a shout out to Jersey Quinn. Since I came on the show, she's been showing me a lot of love. Harmony, She bought a shirt. That's one of my biggest fans and biggest supporters. She love a lot of big comedians out here, but she always puts me in that same boat as all the mega stars. So Harmony, I love you. Jersey Quinn, I love you. Kim Gilmore, I love you. Thank you to all the motherfuckers that didn't show Skinny Head some love this year. And I hope we all have a Merry Christmas. And if you catch somebody up under the mistletoe, yeah, tongue action. Oh, you against that?
It's just the way you just like, because his thing, you gonna catch just random people under mistletoe?
Yeah. Hey, Michael Jackson said he caught Mama kissing Santa.
So you gonna catch random niggas under mistletoe?
And he ain't tell his daddy nothing. That's why Joe was beating the shit out of him. It just is what it is, man.
All right, y'all. We gotta go. Bye.